Hello there, YouTube? Who do I address here? Um, Hi there. Um, Phone in front of me and anybody who is on the other side. Um, how's that for an introduction? Uh, my name is Michael Riley. That's right, Michael Riley. And I write poetry, and I've made a few videos on TikTok, and I don't like even saying that. I don't know. There's a frustration in me with all these things. But that all aside, um, I write poetry, amongst other things, and the point that I was trying to make with the TikTok thing was that that's kind of intended for short form content. And I don't really do short form very well. My poems tend not to be those 3 or 4 liners, but like 30 or 40 liners. I don't know, lots of words in the head, the old noggin, right? Um, yeah. But I just figured I would start this page with a poem, because that's kind of what you do with poetry, is you read it, right? Yeah. All right, let me not belabor the fact anymore. This poem is called Age of Anxiety, Rock of Ages. And it's all written in... no more rambling, Michael. Age of Anxiety, Rock of Ages. I'm scared of you, you're scared of me. This age has bred anxiety. Hearts palpitate aloud in fits, and throats in unison constrict. In states of hypervigilance, both purity and innocence are cast aside for so much less. Mistrustful eyes seek out distress. It suffocates the soul to think we know so much, and yet we sink into these solitary holes of fearing other frightened souls. The truth is that I'm terrified, and what I most need clarified is, Jesus, can you heal this heart? I want so desperately to start embracing everyone I meet, not fearing strangers on the street. The one recourse that I can find is you, O Lord, please intertwine your spirit so within my own that I trust you and you alone. There's a stanza break here. It's hard believing that we're here for more than pain and hurt and fear, in feeling ever constantly that crippling anxiety. And yet we are. Our Father's heart can heal those broken, frightened parts and make us new and set us free from palpable anxiety. So thank you, Father, that in spite of how things look, you're making right this fractured age and helping me unshackle from anxiety. And that is a poem I wrote a while back, which was kind of spurred on by the fact that I was walking down the road and I saw somebody else coming from the opposite direction. And there was like an inherent, like a frustration that popped up in my head that somebody else, would deign to walk on the same sidewalk as me. And it was just bothersome because I was thinking to myself, well, now I have to think about how I'm going to approach this person. Do I make eye contact with them? Do I say hello? Do I not? Do I look down? How do I address this stranger? And I was thinking to myself, it was like, that's such a wild thing, to be so overthinking just going for a walk. And that's my heart, is just to be friendly with people, right? And to just be loving and not to have that sense of, how do I approach this? Who is this person? And so this poem was just kind of my little cry of wanting that to be released. And just asking God to help me kind of just, tamp that down, I suppose. And to just put it to death, that part of me. And far easier... stupid fly. Blah. There's a fly. I don't like flies. Yeah. And that's kind of it. I just figured I'd share something. Whether or not I post it, I guess, remains to be seen. But that's all from me, folks. All that and whatnot.